Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a dynamic faithplate in Hammer. As you can see, I've got a small test chamber here, and we are going to add a faithplate right here. As you can see, I have a grid size of 32, and I got a block of 128 by 128 by 32 here. Well, a faithplate is slightly bigger. So what we are going to do now is we drag this down a bit, go for browse, and we browse for node roll, and hit the texture application tool, go to tools, make hollow, and add -32. What we just did is made a box out of around the surface we just had. We go to select objects, select the top face and delete it. So now we have a nice hole where the faithplate fits in. Next thing we are going to do is we are going to add a small 128, small 128 by 32 block here on one side, and use shift to drag it over to the other side. Grab the texture application tool to give the top side the proper textures, and we are done for the whole. Now we go add a entity and make this a prop dynamic. World model is going to be faithplate. Just search for faith and you will see faithplate, and we hit OK and apply. We're gonna set skin to 1 to start the disabled skin, and we're going to call this faithplate catapult model. And we drag the faithplate over to its correct position, and it fits in nicely. Now what we do is we select one of the side textures, shift drag it over, and make sure it covers the entire surface of the faithplate, like this. This is ugly, so we make this an invisible texture. And the advantage of this is that the invisible texture prevents everything from falling through it. So you can just stand on it, and cubes can stand on it while the faithplate is deactivated. Next thing we do is we drag this over and browse for the trigger texture. We go to slightly smaller grid size, 16, and we add a somewhat smaller area where the faithplate actually works. So I usually make this 32 by 64 by 16, so it covers just this area. You can change it if you want to, but I feel this is the most realistic. And we go to Control T and make a trigger catapult. We are going to call this catapult trigger. We are going to start this disabled. Yes. Launch target, we are going to go to catapult target. And we go to flags and we flag physics objects. What this does is it allows physics objects like cubes to be flung as well. And we hit apply. Next thing we do is we create another entity, and this is going to be an info target, and this one is going to be called catapult target. What this does is it just gives us position in the game, and well, this is where the faithplate will launch us to. So we are going to put that like over here. So then we go back to the trigger catapult, and you see that target is nice. And what we do now is go to outputs and add on catapulted faithplate model. Oh no, catapult model. Catapult model. Set animation to angled. Angles. And on catapulted faithplate catapult sound play sound. Now what we do next is we create a new entity, and this is going to be an ambient generic. This is going to be a catapult sound. Source entry name is going to be faithplate model, a catapult model. This is where the sound comes from, and the sound name, you're gonna search for seafloor car, bullet impact, blah blah, and that's this one, and we hit OK and apply. So now if the player is catapulted, that sound will play, and the model will be the angled model animation, and the player will go through the infer target. So now we want to enable or disable it. We add another entity, make this a prop floor button, just drag it over, and we go here to the outputs, add on pressed model, we set skin to 0, and on an unpressed catapult trigger enable. On unpressed catapult model skin 1, on unpressed catapult trigger disable. What the skin does, it changes the faithplate from orange to blue, and the triggers are activated or deactivated by this cube, by this button. So yeah, that's actually it. Now we save it and we compile the map, and so here we are in Portal 2, the test chamber I made in Hammer. I cheated some cubes here, and well, as you can see, let me try without a cube first. Nothing happens, and if I place a cube on here, nothing happens either. And if I put a cube on a button here, suddenly it's activated, and suddenly the faithplate doesn't work. And it also works for cubes. So yeah, that's basically it. Enjoy your faithplate.